Hello and welcome back to Analog Comics. This video is more like an announcement than a specific video about certain comic, because I am starting a completely new video series. It will be about European comics. Why I'm going to do that is because, well, I want to spread the word of the European comics. I love them so much. And I feel that there is way too little info out there in English about European comics. I usually complain about it almost in my every video. So I decided that what if I stop whining and do something about it? So this is my effort for that now. So how is this going to play out? Well, my plan is to do series of shorter videos, like easier bits to swallow. And I'm going to focus on quite specific things, like certain terms like Band-Aid designer or clear line or publication system, the birth and the growth of the comic scene, and so on. And then there's a twist. I'm going to focus on Franco-Belgian comic scene from at the end of the World War II to the 1970s, give or take few years. And I feel that there's a good reason for that. European comics is usually narrowed down outside Europe as Tintin and Asterix, maybe Lucky Luke, something like that. And while, well, they are important, still important series, but there are so much more. European comics is so much variety that it's kind of hard to put into one video. One video would just be like butchering it. So I'm going to divide this into many shorter videos. In later videos, once I got past the terms, the publication systems and so on, I will go into specific writers or series, at least the ones that are available in English. Because the idea of these videos is to service people outside the Franco-Belgian scene to gather more information and maybe get interested once they know better what's out there. But while I'm focusing on the Franco-Belgian scene, I'm also at the same time leaving out a lot of stuff. And it's a conscious decision just to focus on the Franco-Belgian scene. I know that now if there's someone from Germany or Italy watching, they are already going, what about us? But that's the point. By telling about the Franco-Belgian scene, it's easier for me later to also tell that what the Franco-Belgian scene is not. And also to tell that European comics is not just the Franco-Belgian scene. Because there's a lot of activity in other countries. Germany is a big one. Spain, Italy, they have a massive scene for comics. But to cram them into one video would be even a bigger crime, at least in my opinion. It would be a 7-hour long video, or then it would be just throwing so much info in a few minutes that it would be worthless. But in the end, the fact is that no one in Europe can deny the importance of the Franco-Belgian comic scene. It is the foundation on which the European comics, the image of European comics was built on. And I also have to mention that I am not a specialist in this. I'm just a hobbyist. I have quite a lot of European comics. If you watch my Big Damn tour, my comic shelf tour, you saw that I have more European albums than any other comics. However, I live in Finland, and Finland is not France or Belgium. This is Europe, but Europe is not United States of Europe. It's just a union of very different countries, very different cultures. And Finland is quite far up there north, away from France or Belgium. Although Finnish comic scene was relying heavily on the Franco-Belgian scene during the 60s, 70s, and even 80s, it was still a thing from another country. We didn't live there. And I think that this might be a good opportunity to use the comment section below. Those who don't know but are interested about European comics, you can leave questions about certain details that you'd like me to talk about more, or whether it's a term or a publisher or a series or a writer that you'd like me to focus on more. And then there are the real connoisseurs, the cork sniffers of the Franco-Belgian scene. You can keep correcting me when I do mistakes. That's also good for the comment section. Filling out the blanks and also maybe correcting. As the idea of these videos would be to make it easy steps to get into the European comic scene. The video you are watching now, this is like part 0. I have nothing deeper to say about that scene now. I'm just kind of announcing that this is going to happen. But I will go through very basic sounding terms like bande dessinée or clear line, because there are certain things about them that are not often talked about, but I just want to present them because I think that it will make it again a useful information for the outsiders, for those who don't know. Already at this point I have to apologize from people in France and Belgium because I am going to simplify the scene a lot. I know it's painful if you live there and you know the variety and the vibrant life around the system you have, because the comics there are a massive thing. But in order to make it accessible for anyone beginner in the system, you have to shave out certain things and just leave the core. Because once you get people interested and into those things, they will find out the rest by themselves. Then the ball starts rolling. I think that's important thing to understand at this point. And usually these type of videos are for the first timers because there's no point in educating those who already know. But I invite everybody in. As I said, I also like the commentary of those who know, and they can add info and correct info. But okay, enough for babbling. And if you want to get notifications of whenever there's more of this series, because I'm going to make a playlist out of it. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. Something like, do you know European comics? I don't know. But hit the bell thing down there so you get the notification, and at least remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.